Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video to the channel, and welcome to my new tier 95 wand, which I tried to flip and got horribly wrong. So it's now probably stuck on my account. In this video, we're going to talk through how you can make money with the Sanctum of Rebirth without actually having to do the Sanctum of Rebirth. Now, we did something similar to this on the last update last month with the Demonheim dig site, but this one has way more scope to actually make some GP. Now, rather than do each method like it's an individual video and drag it out over a week or two, some of these methods might not actually make profit in a week or two, so I'm just going to squeeze them in a big grand exchange sort of video where we go through and just check some margins. If there's something which really sticks out, we will cover it in this video, but I'll do a more detailed guide later in the week just so we can show you guys like how much you can make over a period of time as well, and talk through any sort of little things that I would do as well. So strap in, we are going to try and hammer through as many as we can. We will probably talk over some of these in Market Watch as well, but I want to get it while it's sort of available, because with how this Sanctum of Rebirth is sort of displayed itself, with the drops and with the other stuff, it's very much a time and place you need to get in nice and early to make that GP. It might not be available in a couple of days, so that's why we're going to do it now. The first thing we're going to talk about is necromancy runes, because they have just slowly, like low-key, climbed over the past couple of weeks, and it's got to the point now where they're very high. Like 400 GP for a spirit rune is, for a better term of the word, stupid. It's really high, and not only that, like the price it's sold for as well. Yes, it's a first GP margin, but 400 GP for spirit runes, where most of the time you're going to be making like 10 to 20 per essence. Huge profit. And it's not just spirit runes which has happened for this as well. Flesh runes and basically all four of the runes, but we'll go through all the prices. So flesh runes, you're able to make a double, but that is 2,000 coins each for a flesh rune. So again, if you're doing necromancy rune crafting, you want to make sure that you work out your multipliers, work out which one's going to be best for you, and work out which one is going to be the most GP, because depending on your level, really does depend on which one you need to go after. Like a bone rune is 1,500 GP, and these are doing quite well for sort of like splitting up decently. I still think a bone rune might be more, but we'll just see what my asthma is as well. 2.1. Now, I don't think I really need to sit here and state like these are up in price. Like some of these rune prices we haven't seen in a long time. So if you're a big fan of rune crafting, if you enjoy rune crafting, especially necromancy rune crafting as well, it is printing GP for that. Now, most important things you need to do is make sure to use your power burst sorceries to get double runes. Use all your benefits to carry your extra runes as well, your pouches, your outfit, your familiars, but also work out what your best rune is for your level, work out what your best multiplier is, and then go from there. But also, moonstone jewelry makes this quicker than it used to be. I have got a video about rune crafting, which I'll hopefully try and make sure to put in the corner of the video or in the description below. Make sure to check that out, follow that, it really will help you out as well. The next one, and don't ask me why it's this price, because it's just to the point of stupid, a papaya is 12k. And we've done a video about this before, where like you can do the papaya on auto fire scrolls while doing other stuff. Like, so you could be fletching or crafting. Again, I did this on Catherby Beach because I thought it was the best one. You can knock a portable down and make some GP just by doing that as well. So it's a massive way to earn extra GP while doing other skills as well. But not only that, because papayas are up and because papayas need the fruit bat pouch or fruit bat scrolls as well, the fruit bat pouch is now 5.5k. So if you're looking at training your summoning and you've got a lot of green charms, which normally don't make GP, you can go and do your fruit bat pouches now and make 5.5k for a fruit bat pouch. Not only that, if you're interested in flipping, there's currently a 3k margin between a fruit bat pouch buy and sell. Little bit worrisome. If it was me, I'd keep an eye on it, but also the papayas are pretty much 12k for that. Now, another money making method you can make off the back of this is buying these fruit packs for 255 and then turn them into fruitful scrolls. Now, we'll see if these actually make profit without the Amulet Hour. With the Amulet Hour, they will. And as you see, not buying 552 GP each. If you go really expensive, yes. So if you were to do it without Amulet Hour, you're still going to be making something like 6k a pouch. And then with an Amulet Hour, you're making something like 8k a pouch. Again, you need to capitalize on things like this because you won't see this kind of profit for a while. It really is very, very good, and definitely something that might be going on the bond account. Like, the bond account needs to do some progress, but the money making methods at the minute and how high things are, it's just silly. Now, something we're going to be doing in a separate video is the binding contract, but just to prove binding contracts in a minute is stupid, a Blood Reaver just at a grand exchange price is nearly 200k, and a Blood Reaver is slightly down, 174k. Again, this could be down to sort of like hype and stuff, but again, a Blood Reaver binding contract is 174k. It's stupid, and it's that price now at 10:52 on a Tuesday, so there's definitely money there. Bars, Necronium bars have gone up again. And these and Orichalcum sort of go opposite each other. Orichalcum started to go down and then Necronium started to go up. So again, it's picking out trends. And once you can pick trends out and see that things are high and low, that's when you can really capitalize and sort of see there's profit there. So a Necronium bar is just under 12k. And again, like things like this aren't normally this price. The economy is really, really up. And another one, Blue Blubbers. So these, the blue blubbers, are slightly under their mid-price, but still, a blue blubber jellyfish for 14.9k. It's mad. It really is mad. And because binding contracts are up as well, we've got Hellfire, which at a standard price for 20k is just crazy. 20.8k for that. Something you can AFK while doing the new boss on your other account is just silly. So that's really high. Blood of Orcus as well will be really high because of it. And again, 19.8 for that. It's just crazy. And then finally, because I didn't want to do everything on the list, because again, we wanted to make sure we have a decent market watch. Basically, I just wanted to cover all the things related to PVM, because it's PVM update. That's what's sort of going to sort of dictate what you want to do, really. The PVM stuff is what's going to be a price. So Sorrow Brew Flask is on the price rises. So that's going to be 35.4k, which is a little bit below their sell price. So the big thing to check in on is Sorrow Brew. Should we check? Yeah, let's check free dose, because that's what people made. So free dose is slightly up, and not only that as well, Flask. Oh no, I thought it had a decent flip margin. It didn't. But if you were to do this, it should be 15k, and as long as a potion flask is slightly cheaper, you can turn these into a bracket 6, and make some money. And this is why, like, I always suggest to people when potion flasks are down, always look to stock up, because you can make money with potion flash, just turn them into potions. So let's say 16k for a potion, 15k, you can make 4k per potion, turning these from 2 bracket 3s and a potion flask into a bracket 6. So again, like, I'll just check the last thing as well, which is going to be making the actual potions. So yeah, that's a really low buy for a Toadflax. Crush Nest is still there, yeah, of course it is. Now, if you're clever with your buy price, you can also turn the Toadflax potions into brews, then turn your bracket 3 brews into a Cerulean brew flask, and then you're going to make profit at 3 different levels. You're going to make the profit from turning them into a potion, you're going to make profit turn it into a bracket 6, and then you can also make a profit as well flipping if you wanted to with that margin. But as you can see, like, a lot of profit. And the reason why I wanted to do it today is because you can see, like, some of the methods are slightly down from yesterday, and this is going to be because people will find out how to kill the boss more efficiently. They'll find out the method to kill it, and yeah, it's going to be more and more sort of improved day by day. And that's what makes, like, money making methods sort of drop off, like, gradually throughout that process. But the one which I would pick out as a nice little mid-level one, though, is the fruit bat pouches and the papayas. That's profit there. Like, I mean, if you've got green charms, get rid of your green charms, because there's never a better time than when you're going to make profit for them as well. And especially doing the Tavali method, you can sell the bananas, which is the secondary, to the shop and not be too worried about it, because a banana is only going to cost you 400 GP. You can speed through your green charms and probably make a nice little amount. Now, I'm not sure why the papayas are 12k, because again, that's a silly price. I don't think they're related to it because of the PVM update, because, like, Spectre stores are not really that much of an impact, in my opinion. I think there's other stuff that play with that as well. So again, all those things definitely going to make you profit. Keep an eye on prices. If you can sell prices, like, gradually and over time, definitely look at doing that. But yeah, apart from that, I wanted to do this little money making video just to give you guys a bit of a hint of what's working in a minute. You don't always have to do the updates on day of release to make profit. You can do other stuff. At one point, I was flipping and making profit, and then I've been stuck with this handy little wand. But this is going to give us content. This will give us some series to be doing, some bosses to be finishing, and GP to be making as well. So that's going to be the end of this video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to give me a like, subscribe to the channel. Market Watch will be here on Friday, where we go through everything in a bit more depth. But again, I just wanted to give you a very broad and quick sort of breakdown of things to make some decent GP this week. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.